Bennett.
I'm Chef Bobby, and we're going to knock it out of the park tonight, this Saturday night. It's going to be awesome.
We've been working on this for a little while now, and it is finally here. It's lit. We're going to take you into our world of parties and fashion.
We're going to have so much fun tonight. It's Saturday night. You're watching Lit. We have Larry Burns. We have Trick Trick. We're going to do some cooking. We're going to talk about everything that's going on in and around the city of Detroit.
All right, well, we're going to have some lit topics first, so let's go back.
Uh-oh, here comes Maya. Michael, what are you? Wow, look at you.
So, you know, we like to start our Saturday evenings off in a certain kind of way. We have our lit model, who is Micah Turner. She's wearing a dress from Daywood Boutique. And so happy to have you serve us this evening, Micah.
Cheers, Micah.
Thank you.
Bobby.
Bobby?
Cheers.
All right,
Kick it
so
off.
lit libations, lit topics. Where should we begin? How about R. Kelly? There are two women who are trying to stop R. Kelly from having performances, concerts. They're trying to get all his concerts canceled. They say because he's a pig. So what do you do, though? He's a good entertainer. He's a brilliant songwriter. He has made countless hit records. But now what they want to do is stop him from performing.
I listened to him on the way in tonight.
You know what? And you know what?
Suicide. It was
on my radio show, which comes on Saturdays from 4 to 5 o'clock, the theme song is by R. Kelly, and he sings it with
Jennifer Holiday?
Hudson.
Hudson, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So what a week we've had, huh? This Saturday night, it's like we had the Grammys on Sunday night. We got the Super Bowl tomorrow. There's a lot going on. Who got in trouble over the weekend? Let's gossip a little bit.
Okay, so what else do we have?
Lit.
Okay, now here's what's funny. You know, the entertainers have been having a hard time being approached by audience members. We hope that none of you guys are going to get crazy on us or anything. But like, look, first of all, there was Drew Carey on The Price is Right. You know how he says, okay, come on down. So he was doing his thing, and a woman comes up. She jumps up and grabs him, and they both tumble down to the ground. That was number one. Number two, there was a comedian. Remember the comedian? He was in South Carolina. Steve Brown was his name.
He got a chair thrown at him or something, didn't
he? A chair, a microphone. What happened was the guy slapped his girlfriend in the audience. He just went crazy. Then he came up on the stage and started swinging at Steve Brown like he was going, like it was really, really crazy,
He must not
man.
like the joke. It must have been a bad joke.
Well, they said that the guy was like laughing through the whole show and everything.
And then he snapped.
He snapped. Bad
drugs,
baby.
What happened to Celine Dion?
Oh my God, Celine Dion was the best. So she lets a drunk woman, she's at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. She lets a drunk woman get up on the stage. The woman says, I love you. So Celine says, I love you. And the woman says, no, I really love you. And she says, no, I love you. And the woman says, no, I really love you. She took her leg and wrapped it around Celine Dion and started humping her.
How'd she do it?
You know, hump. Yeah, come on, you know how your dog Brutus, when he's in heat, how he grabs somebody's leg?
He's fixed. He still humps everything.
He still humps.
Can you imagine if
anyway.
he wasn't fixed? He'd be going out with us on Saturday night.
That's funny. Anyway, those are, we don't want him.
I'm fixed too. I'm married.
Yeah, you are fixed. All right, so
No
anyway,
idea.
those are our lit topics for today. And when we come back, Bobby's going to be in the kitchen cooking with Lawrence Burns. So until then, band, kick us out. We'll be back with Bobby and Lawrence Burns.
So we're back. We're with Larry Burns from the Michigan Foundation. We're doing the Children's Hospital Michigan Foundation here. And Larry, tell us about what we're going to do today.
Today we're going to cook some fillets. It's my favorite dish to cook for guests at the Burns residence. We mentioned offline that these wonderful steaks are from Fairway Packing.
Got a little vegetable going there,
Absolutely.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, and Fairway.
Got to eat our vegetables.
Joe Barata, my pal from high school, Austin Catholic Prep and Central Michigan University. His brother started this company, and 30 years later,
We're there.
it's successful.
Eastern Market.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're in charge of the health and wellness. You guys are solely devoted
We are.
so much in the city of Detroit, helping out, underprivileged kids. But you guys are starting programs for 5th and 6th graders to make them more proactive, if you will, or teaching them foundations, skills, how to, deal with bullying and nutrition. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So the Children's Hospital Michigan Foundation, we're a dedicated partner of the Children's Hospital, but we're also expanding our reach into the community and supporting programs that are particularly dealing with safety and wellness, mental health, in essence, trying to keep kids out of the hospital and have a great pathway to a successful life. And so nutrition, bike safety, things of that nature. Last year, we gave out $6 million locally.
How about that, folks?
$6
That's pretty
million.
cool, huh? 6 million balloons.
And so we're very grateful. We're a recipient from the Detroit Auto Dealers Association, the auto show that just ended. So we're very grateful.
You
to
guys
that
picked
group.
up a big check at the auto show. I was there for the charity
we did
preview.
over $1 million.
How about that? That's pretty cool.
$1 million.
That's pretty cool. Yep.
So Rod Alberts and the DADA, Ryan LaFontaine, those guys are just so good to us. And so the foundation really is a foundation on the move. We just moved into the Fisher building. So we have new space there. They have new ownerships that you're familiar with, Peter Cummings and the platform. And so not only do we give out a lot of money to help kids, but we're also serving as the leading state advocate for children and wellness.
Outstanding. I'm going to switch with you. You're going to finish these off.
All righty.
So we
So
flipped them.
we're
We're doing them pan-seared rare,
Yep.
right? And then we add a little salt and pepper, right?
Like that,
We're going to
yes.
hit them with some herbs. And what's nice about these herbs is that they're going to, the aromatic rosemary.
Absolutely.
And tell us about what
Absolutely.
you like to do.
Well, this is what we like to do, and I, as you mentioned, like them rare to medium rare. And so the one difference that my wife and I have is in how we like our steaks cooked, but over 33 years, we've worked that out.
That's outstanding.
yeah,
33 years, just 33 years?
33 years.
You got a few years on me. I'm
February-
almost at 25. I'm
February
lucky she's
14th.
still keeping me around.
Yeah, well, we're both lucky.
Chefs are a little crazy,
Yes.
right?
Well, indeed.
We're very moody.
Indeed. Well, I don't know
Lots
about
of
you
mood
being
swings.
moody. But these steaks are coming up very nice.
Very nice. Okay.
It smells
so,
good.
I'm gonna just. Shall I?
Yeah,
Just
please.
a little finish off here.
Yeah.
Okay. Stand back there a little bit. Try to get a little flambe here. There we go.
Whoa.
And then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of soy, like you told me, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
A little soy sauce. So now.
Do I get my Hennessy back?
So check this out. So just flip them one more time.
Yep.
We're going to break to commercial a little bit, but I want to play it up
Jeez,
before we
perfect.
break to commercial. When we come back, we have the gatekeeper here from Detroit with our own Chuck Bennett. Trick will be right here. We're going to be interviewing him live, talking about everything that this guy's doing in the city of Detroit. We'll be right back. Stay tuned to Lit.
Absolutely. up, baby? Have a seat.
All right.
You been all right?
Welcome back. This is Lit. I'm Chuck Bennett, and I am extremely happy to introduce my next guest, my first guest on Lit. I call him Nephew. The rest of you know him as Trick Trick.
That's right.
What's up, baby? How are you?
What's up with you, huh?
It's good to see you, man.
Good to be seen.
All right, if there are some people out there who don't know who you are, let's talk about...
Shame on them. You live in Detroit?
I know, right? Right? He's the godfather of Detroit.
Yes, sir.
His group is called the Goon Squad.
That's right.
He has been in movies, television. He has produced and filmed. And you know, what I really want to talk about, Trick, is that everybody has this image of you. Well, not that they're totally wrong, of being this gangster killer kind of person. But there's so much more to him than that. He is like one of the nicest people with the biggest hearts. Yeah. Am I telling on you? Am I letting it out?
Oh,
it's
all good,
okay.
man.
Because he does tremendous work for children. Would you talk about that a little bit?
You know, I've always felt like I've been blessed. So I know you don't receive the blessings that I receive without some form of responsibility. And I just see children as, when they need help, if I'm able to help, it's just my job. I'm just supposed to do it.
And you do treat it as a job. I've sat with you and listened to some of the things that you've done, and it's remarkable.
I mean, I'm like I say, I believe in, a divine purpose, and for me to have been able to make it through all of the things that I've been through in my life, from childhood to, you talked about it earlier, depression and, bullying and all of these different things when I was younger, and I made it through to this point, and able to get up every day. It has to be something for me to do other than have all the fun I'm having. So,
wrong. There's nothing wrong with having some fun, but you got to give back too.
You have to.
You actually have your own foundation, right, for children?
Christian Anthony Foundation.
Christian Anthony Foundation.
We mentor children we don't care however old you are. We don't. If you need help, we're here to help you. We teach life skills, music mainly. Children who are interested in producing, acting, DJing. We go to different schools and have different talks and group sessions about bullying and hygiene. I mean, anything that I feel that, put it this way, if you call me, I'm coming.
So you used to work, you've worked with Eminem, name some of the people you've worked with. I know, it's like on and on. Snoop Dogg.
Eminem, Dr. Dre, you're right, Snoop Dogg. Proof was in my group, Goon Squad.
And now, you got a show coming up at the Motor City Casino.
Yeah.
That is, what's the date of that?
February 8th.
February 8th, next week, go check out. I want to tell you this. This guy's show is out cold. I never saw my nephew perform, so I went when they did the record release party for The Gatekeeper.
Yes, sir.
And they just blew me away. It was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. I take pride in my performance.
Yeah, really good. Well, listen, they're already throwing me to a commercial. Stick around with us for a little while.
It smells good.
If you get a chance, check Trick out and the Goon Squad at Motor City Casino with
Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature. We'll be right back. Wow, that's beautiful.
The Motor City Horns, my man John Rutherford.
John, Big John. Good job, guys. You'll see them around each week. on Lit with Chuck Bennett and Chef Bobby. But right now, we're going to do something actually that we borrowed from my radio show on 9:10 a.m., 4 to 5 p.m. on Saturdays.
No plug intended.
Yeah. I'm not plugging anything. But we do the Style Maker and the Wire Hanger each week. This week's Style Maker goes to Nick Cannon during Mariah.
Doing Mariah?
Not doing Mariah, during Mariah.
You got me all excited. I'm like, I love
Here we
Mariah.
go,
Oh,
here we
she's
go,
beautiful.
here we go. But,
Sweet Jesus,
but
is she sharp.
during Mariah, he was very well dressed, and I thought we had a picture of him, but
There he
he
is.
is with Mariah,
You know, Chuck,
impeccably dressed.
he kind of looks like he knows he's on the way out in that picture.
He's like, oh, I'm on my way out. I
Like,
better get
she's so
started.
done with me. Look at him.
All right, so anyway, Nick Cannon, Style Maker Award.
Let's hear it for Nick.
DM during Mariah. So now, whenever there is a style maker, there's got to be somebody who gets the wire hanger. That means they could not, either they acted ugly or they did not look so well. So who gets the wire hanger this week? Well, seems that it's Nick Cannon after Mariah. What in the world is that?
That's the
What
Swami.
is that? I mean, what is the I mean, come on. Obviously, Mariah was putting something down on him that he needed to help him with his fashion style. And anyway, Nick Cannon, he wins both awards. In the meantime, so while we're talking about their fashion, we've been sitting here looking at our audience, and you guys kind of got it going on. And it seems that we have found someone in the audience who is best dressed, and they will receive an award, not an award, but a prize, a very nice prize from what I understand, from Saks Fifth Avenue at Somerset Collection. So with that being said, Micah, would you come out in the audience? And I'll tell you, the lady in the front row, third down, keep going, keep going, keep going, stop. Third down, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right there, yay! Who, baby? Please stand up, ma'am. And what is your name? She has a mic there.
Lucretia Sane.
Lucretia, you look fabulous. What are you
Thank
wearing?
you. I'm just wearing something to stay warm to see you.
All right,
Even though
darling.
it's made, two-piece.
Well, thank you. We hope you're happy with
Oh,
your
I am.
package.
Thank you for having me, Chuck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Micah. All right, so look, there we go. We got to thank a bunch of people. First of all, I want to thank our guest, Trick, my man. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to talk to you. He's really very, very interesting man. Check him out at Motor City Casino on February 8th. And then we also had Larry Burns.
Yeah, Larry's a great guy. We're honored to have him here. We're going to help him out with his foundation over at Children's Hospital. I want to thank Lawrence and everybody over there at the Children's Hospital for what they do. The Children's Hospital of Michigan Foundation. A good friend of ours, Peter Lucido, State Representative Peter Lucido, introduced us a couple weeks ago, and we went to dinner, had some nice things to talk about, and he's a really good guy. I'm glad he was on the show, and we're going to do more of that on this show. That's what the show's about. We're going to celebrate some of the cool people that are making it happen.
That's what we're doing. What did you think about the Grammys last week?
I thought Lady Gaga knocked it out of the park as far
Lady
as
Gaga
fashion.
was fabulous.
Man, that was
I
just-
thought she looked absolutely amazing. I was on Fox 2 the day after, and I talked about it, and she was one of my best dressed.
John Legend looked really awesome, too.
And so did Christy. And pregnant in that silver, she was absolutely beautiful.
I really admire them because, I mean, they're so young, they're so successful, they're
It's
so
almost
much in
sickening.
love.
They're just like, it's like
Yeah,
a
it's
so
just like
good.
they
You're
really
not
hit the
really
lottery.
that happy.
No, they
Yeah.
hit the lottery. You can see it's pretty genuine. And
Yeah, it's
did you see
good.
the tweet she
It's
put out
good.
last night?
No, I didn't.
She said, I'm glad I'm here with you, but I'm an overachiever. I would have been here anyways. If it wasn't with you, I'd have been with some other successful singer. So
I love it.
she said, I love you the most. You look great and all that stuff. So they tweet back and forth. They flirt. That's pretty cool.
We want to drive you guys to check out our social media page. I know that we have a Facebook page, Lit with Chuck Bennett, and what's your name? Chef Bobby. And what else we got? We have our own personal pages. You can check us out on that. You can check me out at thesocialmetro.com.
We do a lot of cool stuff. So.
And by the way, did I mention that I do a radio show on 9:10 a.m.?
No, tell us about it. What time?
4 o'clock, from 4 to 5 o'clock, 9:10 a.m. Superstation. But bigger and better, and right along with that, is Trick Trick still in the house? Did he leave? I was going to ask him to come over for a
I
second.
think Larry's still here. Larry, come on back up. Lawrence Burns here. Trick Trick. Comfortable to see there. I'm going to put Trick. Yep. Slide down a little bit.
Trick Trick, I was going to ask you to come over for a second. I tried to get Trick Trick to perform for us tonight, but you know, I don't know. You know, we're not quite that big budget of show yet. He'll come back next time and give us a little something. But I know, I'm telling you, his show is so phenomenal that you know, it requires like rehearsals and such. Watch out, Bobby's getting ready to say something, Trick Trick. I don't know what it's gonna be.
That show was lit. Like that,
Yeah,
your
it
show
was
is the
lit.
definition of that sign right there. I'll tell you what, those guys were just, I mean, the comedian you had, I mean, he put out this awesome comedian to warm up the crowd, and there was all kinds of really cool stuff in the air.
And then our boy Diesel, part of the Goon Squad. Yeah. All right. So now the album is out right now, correct?
Right.
So people, where can they buy it? How can they get The Gatekeeper?
iTunes, Spotify, any digital platform. I put it out digitally.
Okay.
It's one of those things where I had been recording. I go in the studio every day since
I know you do. Yeah, and you're usually in there at night, right? And you
Yes.
get up and get out in the morning.
When the world rests, I wake up. Get
Larry,
loud.
what do you got? What's happening? You want to tell us
We
something?
got a lot of things going on. We have we're working with Alexander Zonchek, who most of you guys know.
Yes.
He's got a Cabin Fever event in Dearborn that we're helping him present. And then on April 28th, we have a fabulous concert at Music Town. It's called Music Town Live. It's at the City Theater in Hockeytown with Alexander and friends. And also with Javier Colon, who some people might remember was the first winner of The Voice. And so it's going to be a concert to raise money for the foundation. And I love the fact that you're doing so many things for kids.
You guys should get
we should
together
talk. We should
because
be
I'm
friends.
telling you, he does it's from a different point of view. I know
Right.
the work you do, and I know the work he does, and together, I think you guys could come up with
Yeah, I
something
think
good.
so. So let's plan
You
on
heard
doing
it here
that.
first
So, yeah, that
on
would be
Lit
awesome.
with Chuck and Bobby. With that, we got to wrap it up. We again want to thank Intel Moda for our beautiful lounge furniture, and thank you to Robin Manugian for hair and makeup.
Yeah, Robin was awesome back there. She's like a magician. Look how pretty we look, Chuck.
I know, right? Anyway, stay with us. We'll be back next week. This is Lit with Chuck Bennett and Chef Bobby.